The Alliance for Change is reiterating its support to have representation from the diaspora in the National Assembly and in government. Leader of the Alliance for Change, JFC Raphael Trotman, stated that it is impossible for Guyana to develop only with a small group from within the country.
We maintain that. I've said so before. Other members have said so before. We'll be pushing for this amendment to be, it was a 2001 amendment that came about after the Hurtmanson Accord slate of amendments, and we now have to take a second look at it.
For Trotman, who once served as Speaker of the National Assembly, the current provision in the Constitution will do damage.
People who, especially now that we're going to go into oil production, we have brilliant engineers and scientists working at NASA, and working in Norway, and working in Canada, and others who can make a contribution. And I don't believe that the framers of the Constitution who sat, and I have to admit that I was one of them at the time, intended that we would lock the door on the diaspora. The truth is, and we wouldn't want to admit it, but we cannot develop Guyana in the manner in which we wish to and at the pace at which we wish to if we close the door to the diaspora.
Minister Trotman feels that the diaspora has a right to be represented in the National Assembly.
I am applauding the fact that my colleagues, as I read, will be making attempts to renounce their citizenship. I don't know, as I said, if a person who was born elsewhere can denounce the place where he was born.
Impossible.
I don't know legally, but I don't see it being done. But certainly anyone who wishes to have a chance should be given that chance. Anyone who wishes to serve Guyana should be given that opportunity. So the Alliance for Change and yours truly, we do not take a position or have a policy of exclusion. The more of us who can be gathered to lift this country, the better for us.
When the life of the present Parliament continues into the 12th Parliament, the FC intends to push for legislative changes that will allow for persons with dual citizenship to serve at all levels. Article 155(1) of the Constitution states that no person shall be qualified for election as a member of the National Assembly who is by virtue of his or her own act under any acknowledgement of allegiance, obedience or adherence to a foreign power or state. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.